Hello, everybody. Time for another weekly update, at least by way of video. I'm going to be sending out a letter again this week, both by email and for those of you who don't have email, or at least we don't think you have email, we're going to be sending out a paper letter by regular postal mail. So watch for that coming hopefully Friday, at the latest on Saturday. We're going to mail it out tomorrow. But I wanted to give you some updates on things that are happening. It is Tuesday about noon, and we just finished a staff meeting that we had by way of Zoom. That is, people sat in their own houses, in their own living rooms, and sat in front of their computers, and we talked to each other on the screen. Worked really well. I'm happy to report that all of our staff people are happy, they're healthy, they're excited about getting back to work, but also patient. And we're very willing to just go along with the governor's order that has been put out a week ago, and just be patient and wait. But in the meantime, our staff is busy doing the things that we have all agreed that we want to do. Phone calls. Staff people are making phone calls to their volunteers. They're sending out different things by way of social media. Pastor Kirsch is talking with his children's ministry people about ways that we can address the children, and other ways as well that we want to be in touch with our people, be in touch with you. If you have any questions, please contact one of the staff people, but not at church, but to do so by their own cell phones or home phones, and be ready, willing, and eager, and able to help you in whatever way that we can. The church itself is locked down. We made the decision this past weekend to lock the church down, so 99% of the time it's empty. The doors are locked, and we put a sign up on all of the doors saying that it is locked, and we're not having anybody come in like to do repair work or even custodial work. Staff people are permitted in, but they actually have to check in with me because we don't want to have too many people in the building at the same time, no more than maybe two who are approved to be in to get necessary work done. We, of course, have to get some communication work done. We have to get our financial things taken care of, but we're being very careful about who is in the building and when and where. We're happy that Pastors Mark and Greg with Community Recovery are coming in at selected times to do live stream out to Community Recovery people, and they're getting a lot of connection with that. So that's a very, very good thing. As far as our staff, as I mentioned, that they're happy and healthy. Mary Marker and her husband Eric, though, are stuck in Arizona. They went there a couple of weeks ago for a vacation, and they have not so far been able to get back. So just really pray that reservation that they have now on an airplane for this coming, I believe it's Monday, that they're going to be able to get back. But our building is locked down. We're all at our houses, staying confined. If you do need to get a hold of anyone for important business and you can't contact them, the staff people, you can call me. And I'm going to give you my phone number, my cell phone number. It is 813-5790. 813-5790. Feel free to call or to text or to email. Would love to hear from you. As I mentioned, we are trying to reach out to people and to communicate. I'm going to be doing a couple of devotionals again this week. I did a couple last week. And our staff is also going to be doing devotionals. You're going to be hearing more about that in the coming week. But different staff people who feel led by God's Spirit to say something to you, the congregation, they're going to be putting that together in a short 2.5 minute devotional. And so those will start to come out next week. We're also concerned about people who may have special needs. You know, in the book of Acts, chapter 2, it says that the early church, they cared about each other and they shared as different people had ability to give to others who had need. And at this time, we, of course, have some who have great ability to give and to care and to share, and others who have need. So if you have a need, please let me know, let staff know. We'd like to address that in whatever way that we can. We had worship this past Sunday morning, and all the reports that I'm getting are that the worship was very, very well done and well received. We're going to do it again this Sunday morning. Some of it will be live. My message will probably be live, along with some of the music, but lots of the worship will also be pre-recorded, because again, we don't want to have a lot of people getting together in the building at the same time. It's going to start at 9:15, and if you're not sure how to access it, you just go on the website, the New Community website, and you click at the top where it says Watch Live. We know that the first Sunday 2 weeks ago there were a lot of glitches, but this past Sunday, as far as we know, it was perfect. It was really good, and people were able to tune in, and they didn't have the interruptions and so forth that they did the week before. We made some new arrangements to be able to do that. So this Sunday morning, from 9:15 till probably about 10:15, 10:30, we're going to have worship and the message, children's message. So please tune in. And people have been sending in their offerings. It's been just wonderful. Some of it online, some of it by way of mail. Some people have stopped into the church, can't do that anymore really, but they've stopped into the church to drop off their offering, and the response has been strong. And of course it should be. God tells us to give. We've got a church to take care of. We've got bills to pay and staff to pay and people to help and care for. So just want to urge everybody, keep those tithes and offerings coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very, very much. The Bible reading cards, it's going to be April 1 tomorrow, and no fool, they're available. The Bible reading cards, it's online, and if you don't go online or don't know how to access one online, contact Karen Kahn. You can leave her a phone message or email her, but she will mail you one in regular mail. The letter this week, as I mentioned, will be coming out. That will be by email, with the exception of those of you who don't have it. So look for that to come in the mail. We'd love to hear from you, love to stay in touch. We are still the church. As Eric said in his segment of the worship this past Sunday morning, the building is shut down, but the church isn't. It's very wise, very good. The building is shut down, but the church is not. We're continuing to be active, praying for one another, communicating with one another. We as a staff sending out different kinds of communications and messages to you and to one another. And so the church is alive and well. You are alive and well. We hope you're alive and well. And so communicate with us. Share your thoughts. Share your best wishes. Boy, they've been coming in. Thank you so much for the well wishes that you've been doing. Wonderful. So continue to be the church. Continue to be well. Continue to be in touch with us and with one another. And God bless you, be with you, and give you peace. Amen.